Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on wherever you are watching us from. It's another edition of politics on the street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. As yesterday, Ekpa is said to launch a new currency for the agitation of struggle, and there have been heated arguments around the world that a nation that does not exist the country, why is it ready to launch the new currency?
Currency.
There has been debates
Mm.
that this issue currency might that they are saying it might not go down well with him in this issue of struggle.
Why not? Why not? Didn't we have our currency since 67, 68, 69, 70? There was a country fully, constructed of every governmental departments, and we had our Uli airport, we have our central bank of Biafra, we had our currency, then compared to British pounds sterling, and you see the currency of the Biafrans very very hard. You can use it in water, you can wash it. It remains like that. It's not what is more than waterproof.
Hmm.
So why couldn't it go down well? We have our new currency now, which is GAD, and the ARI is the coins. GAD is the currency. So it is no new thing. We are just trying to make sure that we are ahead the preparation before Biafra emancipation. The whole departmental body that makes a government a complete nation must have been ready. So that's why launching of currency, if you ask me, is gonna go down well. It's a good preparation. We cannot just find it very hectic or challenging. Immediately Biafra emancipates. See, let me tell you, this Simon Ekpa of a man is doing well. He's doing well globally, he's doing well locally, and you can see how Akpabio led lawmakers, absconded. Let me use the word absconded into India to prepare charm, let's say locally known as juju, because actually they find out that Simon Ekpa is using juju, which Ekpa debunks, and every other Igbo man. Simon Ekpa is not using juju, but Akpabio led, delegates are in India now since how many days ago? This is shame of a nation that has not actually found the solution to their problem. They think that Biafra is a problem of Nigeria. Biafra is not a problem of, it's not the problem that Nigeria nation has. We know that the problem is quite defined: problem of management, problem of leadership, problem of religious cohesion, problem of political, let me say, inclusion, including everybody as in political leadership of the country. The issue is that some part of the region are the one that are benefiting from the national cake, from the political leadership, excluding other tribes, other nationalities, and that constitutes more or less the worst, problem we have in Nigeria. If we have everything, down as planned by regime of General Yakub Gowon after the war, I don't think we will be, going through what we are passing through today. Because after the war in 1970, we did not see reconciliation, we did not see reconstruction, we did not see reintegration. All that we've seen is discrimination, over marginalization, over oppression and suppression of a particular tribe. That same tribe that Nigeria fought, that defended themselves in 1967, 68, 69, and 70. What are we saying? The current political leadership, they are the problem of this current dispensation. We've seen what played out last year presidential election when Peter Greg Obi, was given the verdict, or you call it mandate, by Nigerian people. No discrimination this time around. The Yoruba gave him at least 85% of their vote. Hausa gave him at least 75 to 80. The Igbos gave him their own vote, at least 90 something. And it came to play out that the judiciary helped the loser, the man that lost out, both during debate, both during press chat at the Chatham, London. Actually, he's the one that is constituting trouble and the problem we are facing today. He's a man that has been proven to be the owner of Lagos and is a professional in administrative management. And today we've seen him losing out. There's nothing like a management of administration. He has no prowess like that. We've not seen it play out in this regime. He's not a good manager. He's not even a charismatic leader. What we are seeing currently is a man that is leading a political armed robbery all around Nigeria, at least depriving Nigerians of the basic amenities and social infrastructure. See, let me tell you, Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra in Finland, is not the problem Nigeria have. The Okowa allegation alleged 1.3 trillion is not the problem Nigeria have today. See, let me tell you, the problem we have today is bad leadership. APC has destroyed Nigeria, and the Nigerian people are the cause of their problem, because Nigerian man can never stand up and say the truth. As I'm saying this thing now, some persons are listening, some persons don't like it, some persons are closing their ear. Even some that are watching me right now on camera, they are not even happy with me, some of them. Some are jubilating and hailing me. So you see, the problem in Nigeria is interwoven. We still constitute 85% of what we are going through in Nigeria, with the Nigerian people.
But sir, is that the reason why Ekpa is Madam Kanu has been championing to exit this country because of the Igbo marginalization? And then yesterday, the wife of the president also called on every Nigerians to pray for the country. And then she also, in his statement, the NSA Nuru Bebadu said Biafra would never come. That is that everybody should join, and that's it. Oduduwa would never be a reality. So he said those agitations should join and work for the growth and for the benefit of the country. So do you think such thing would? Do you think that Biafra would never be a reality, sir?
Thank you so much for this press interaction with you. You see, Nuhu Rubadu's remark, Biafra will never come, and Oduduwa will never be a reality, is his own opinion. That is coming from a man that was bent on chasing flies when he should be chasing cows and chickens. Look at him. He headed the former most celebrated chairmanship of EFCC during Obasanjo's administration, and he came out so excellently successful. But today we are seeing him on the position of National Security Advisor. Where is secured in Nigeria, and what is it that they have done to have secured this country since inception of this regime 14, 15, 16 months ago? This is a Ribadu, a man that is very, very shameless. If you ask me, he's talking about Biafra. We're not emancipated. How many years old is he? Was he born during the Biafra agitation? Even if he was during the first confrontation and the escalation of Nigerian Biafran civil war we had in 1967 to 1970, it was not up to 10 years. So what I'm saying is that, yes, I'm an Igbo man and the Biafran, I'm telling you that Nuhu Ribadu should go and chop up his mouth. Ribadu should chop up his mouth. I don't abuse anybody anytime on camera, but he has spoken, he has been biting more than he could chew. So if he doesn't know what to say, he should keep quiet. Not just talking about Biafra all the time. Blah, 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 blah. Biafra will not come to pass. Do you know how comes about Biafra? When did the Biafra come? Where does the name Biafra emanate from? How? Did you go? Your forefathers, your grandfather, even your father did not go through the Biafrans went through. You are talking about Biafra. See, he should face the National Security Advisory Department. He should manage that institution well. Look at bandits everywhere. Who is secured? Look at Badu is a National Security Advisor to a man that doesn't know himself. Does Tinubu know his name? Can Tinubu tell you actually, Bianco no, this is where he hails from, she hails from. Bianco no is so age. Bianco no attended same so and so university. I know where the university she attended. I know the course she read at UNN in Suka. She read law. I know the age. She was 23 in 1990. What are you telling me? Elsewhere, Miss Universe, Miss Continental. If care was not taken, if not because of politics, Biancono was more beautiful than Lisbeth Taylor that won Miss World in 1990. Okay, what is full up of Nigerian government is quacks, fake, bigotry, incompetence and so on and so forth. People that are just presenting themselves, telling the whole world we are this, we are that, when they are not that and they are not this. So let us be realistic of what we are saying. Nubu Ribadu is not the person that will shut down on Oduduwa Republic agitation. One, Nubu Ribadu is from Adamawa, is not a Yoruba man. It is not his business. Two, spanking on Biafra by Nuhu Ribadu is an irresponsible act. It's highly misguided and misinformative. It's not in the right direction or position to advise Nigerians or Igbos against Biafra emancipation because it doesn't concern his father. It doesn't concern him. It does not concern Adamawa people. What happened in Adamawa Forest was that they disallowed the Igbos, pregnant women working with their husbands in Adamawa, Cameroon, Highland, and Forest in 1960s, killing all those Igbo farmers. Disallowing pregnant woman and her husband, in their large numbers. So they committed all manners of bloody, inhumanity of man against the Biafran people. And that's why you see every Hausa man, Yoruba man, Almajiri man, not Yoruba, sorry. Every Hausa man you see, Fulani man, they carry this deformity, disability, or the other. It's because of those pregnant Igbo women. They slit their throat, they cut their womb, In those days, they don't have conscience, these people, because of Islam. And God is paying them back today. Look at the kind of pogrom that is going on in the north. Killings on daily basis by bandits and Fulani herdsmen. So what are you telling me? They are receiving the retribution and let me say nemesis. It is coming back largely on them. In the mid-belt, Gowon and his kinsmen, they are paying the price of killing the Igbos, disaliving the Igbos from 1967 to 1970. Gowon killed large numbers of the Igbos to the tune of 5 million, and he was not ashamed of himself. When he was, delivering speech during his birthday, he said he killed 5 million Igbo. He said whatever he said now doesn't count. God has written it down for him. It's an apology that has come too late, and his people, his kinsmen in the mid-belt, they are paying bloody price of what Gowon perpetrated, committed against the Igbo people. So we don't care what Ribadu says about Biafra is his own opinion. That does not count with any Igbo man. We can never measure Ribadu's opinion with or to that of Igbo man about Biafra. We all understand Biafra in our own different perspective. No other tribe in Nigeria, in Africa or world understand Biafra emancipation in the way actually the perspective be in Igbo people.
Thank you so much for that wonderful submission.
Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Christian.
Simon Ekpa get people that are lobbying for Biafra, and it is a plus. The way Simon Ekpa is going international, and it seems he's making this agitation a serious international issue by employing international lobbyists to make sure that Biafra is recognized at the world stage. Let's get a reaction.
Now, thank you for that wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say Simon Ekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times, that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojogun fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, nnamdikanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Simon Ekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Ndigbo and that of the Southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Simon Ekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious?
the government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Ekpa and nnamdikanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraction called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that see they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Ekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible, and why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also
to the government, to the Nigerian government be worried about this?
Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Ekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? So a particular tribe, a major tribe, to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the outside man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country, and we know it. I know it too. And African man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ekpa foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. Man, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I'm very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there is a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take, nobody can take that factor. What Ekpa did, honestly, that made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Ango Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said post that election that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now so now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It just come by 2027. The same thing the universe have tagged the votes for. Now they will be the mastermind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop. And that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the government and exit the country. And then the government now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the government is championing for the exit, we are saying the government is not serious. There are claims that the government is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will also catch up with you, then you will know why the government has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.